Hello everyone, welcome to DMOX Design Creatives, DMOX Design Tutorials, where we give 100% youth empowerment through the use of online solutions. And we started with graphic design. As we move onward, we will get to what we call user interface and user experience designs. We will be doing more on designs related to the development of websites and applications, mobile applications and tablet applications. But before that, we are now in lesson 19 of design work. Lesson 19 basically will take us through. We want to see something that or do something that's not very common, something that's unique. We want to design a teardrop mock-up, something that is good for and something that most organizations use to do outdoor marketing, especially when they have social events, when they have events like sports and where people are gathering in huge numbers. They usually provide or design teardrops so that as we continue to have the events go on, some teardrops are used for marketing. So some organizations use teardrops. So today we have teardrops. We want to do teardrops. So basically I want to show you how to design a teardrop from scratch. It may take some time, but I believe it is something that is going to help you actually enhance your skills. So again, let me start from there. Two. There's that stand. There. There. There, and then there. So can I rotate to see how it will look? So I can have this being my stand. That is the base of the teardrop. I need this to be the base of the teardrop. I will need this to be the base. Let's see. So if this is the base, let me just start by having my teardrop. So you can design it by using a rectangle. Can do some editing. Can do some editing. Here I will need to move it there, and this one I will need to bring it down there. Then I need to create a circle kinda. Sorry. Is this, how is that something that we can let me see. Just have a look at what I'm doing. Just be very keen, follow through, see what I'm doing, see what I'm trying to do, see what I'm trying to do. Is it coming? Yeah, I think this one is coming. So this is what we will place there. We will place it there. So let's see. Let me draw a stand here. Let me make it pure black. No, I wasn't talking of that. I think I did a drawing here. Did I? Let me have it. Let me just have it here. Good. Then I think I can draw an I can have an ellipse. Let me reduce it to my desired size. Can have an ellipse here and give it a stroke of 5 is okay. Then I can bend it. I can make it bend through use of isometric. Let me have it right. No, right is not okay. Top right. Let's see, top right. Good. So this one I will bring it, I will have to rotate it, bring it up, rotate it so that it looks to get inside there. And then I bring this to the front, then I will bring this in just inside there, inside. Let me have it inside. Yeah, that's the stand. And now this is now my teardrop. I don't know which color I will give it so that it can look more appealing. Let's see, let me first use that color to do some editing. I will need to do some editing here. come here. Some editing here. I need to bend this so looks very rigid. I think I can do this. I can do something like can I fill it with something like black, so yeah, it doesn't look different. So now with this one you can also decide to have you can group it to be one thing. And then you can have can do a drawing so that you can have something like this, something that goes cool. So from there I need to bend these points. I need to bend this out there. I will need to bend that out there. I need to bend a bit this one. I will need to bend it a bit. This one will need to be bent a bit, and then this one just I think that one is okay. This one, yes, cool. This one, is it well bent? I know I can't move this. Let me have it. Let me move it now. Cool. Nice. So with this I can let me bend it. Let me bend this inside. Let me take this inside here. Let me see. No, let me bend it. Can I really bend it? No, I can't. So what do I do? Let me see. And then I bend this. Yeah, good. Let me zoom in so that I can bend this so that it can fit well. Nice. No, don't go away. Let me move this again here. Yeah, something like that, and then I can change this color to a different color. I can give it some shadow. may drop some shadow of say 30 by 30. That is blurred. Cannot see the shadow because we have black there. Let me see. What was I adding here? Was I really? So you need to design something like this, something like this, and then here you can fill it with a color of your choice. You can fill it with a color that you do think will work, and then you can decide to put some bubbles inside here. Some bubbles. Let's reduce this. Let's reduce this. Some nice bubbles to make this not very shouting. Then you have a different color. Let me have a color like this one. Then reduce the opacity. And you can duplicate this to any place of your choice. Reduce the opacity to 10. Then you can change the color to something yellowish so that it can be seen. You can also duplicate this. I think this one did it really come white so nice. So you can type something. Enter. So you can play around with the design. I didn't want to get into the design. I did not want to dwell so much on the design, but I wanted to show you how a teardrop can look like. How you can also have something like this one. You can also design something like this one that I had also done. So basically the idea is basically the idea was to design or show you how a teardrop looks like. So most of the organizations will get to you or can request you to design them a teardrop, and then you place some information on this one. You can be told to place some logos. You can be told to place some logos inside the teardrop, something like that, and then you're told to do a few designs on it, and then you are told what the event name, and you can be told the event, the activities that are going to take place, and then your job is to place some details, the organization logo, the event, and maybe the title of the activity that is going to take place. So basically a teardrop does not need to have so many information. It doesn't need to have a lot of information. It just needs to have the date of the activity, the activity title, and the logo, the company logo, and maybe the name of the company, and maybe you can place just the date, but you cannot place vision, mission, philosophy of the company or the organization, because the space that is provided in a teardrop is too small to be able to accommodate all that information. So for you to come up with a nice teardrop, basically what happens with a teardrop, your work is maybe to design this. You design this and then you take it to welding or a carpentry shop, and then they will create they will actually design or create something like this. That is the base where your teardrop will stand. But for you to design a teardrop, you will need to come up with a rectangle. You'll need to come up with a rectangle, just the normal rectangle, and then you will need to do something like this. You will need to have either rectangle. You can create a line in between this rectangle. You can create a line in between this rectangle and then work on this side, or you can decide to have a a polygon shape. You can decide to have a polygon shape and then increase it. Then after you are done with a polygon shape, you increase it, and then you can adjust it to your desired positions if you so wish. If you wish to have a polygon, you can have a polygon and then adjust it to your desired position, and then after that you can create your you can create your what do you call you can create your teardrop as you wish. You can create your teardrop, because teardrop is just a matter of when you take it for printing, you will only need to have something like a rectangle that will be printed, and then your work will be your work will be to, did you see that? So you can create out of a polygon, you can create a teardrop out of from zero, from scratch. You can decide to do that, or you can create a teardrop. You can create a rectangle. You can work with a rectangle. Basically, a teardrop is just a banner that is placed in by institutions in places where they have an event that involves a huge number of crowd, so that the crowd can just see the institutions that are sponsoring the event. And what is provided in the teardrop is only just a few things: a logo of the organization, a title of the event, and maybe date, or the name of the organization. Or most of the organizations at time just place their logos. They just place their logo inside the teardrop, so that new people or guests can, or if it's something that involves the public, people can see the sponsors of the event. If it's an organization, the name of the organization and the logo will represent that organization present, or that organization that funds the event. So that's basically all about a teardrop. If you design a teardrop, something like this, and take it for printing, you only need to have this part. This other part, you will work with your carpenter or your welder. They will work on that, or you can buy a full stand from a shop, and then you work on this upper part. So this upper part will only need you to be to place the logo of the organization, and then place a few just the logo and the name of the organization, and maybe the title of the event, or just logo and the organization. That's what basically happens: logo, full logo inside this. And maybe if the logo is not well known, or the institution is not well known, you can place the name of the institutions basically I told you it works on outdoor events, and that's it for today. This is something that I wanted to take you through briefly so that you can know what a teardrop is. And thank you for listening. Thank you for taking your time to listen to this. Thank you for watching the tutorial and having a good time seeing what a teardrop is. So I wish to stop from there, and then I would wish that you will do more practice, you will do thorough practice. You can come up with a better teardrop, something that is nice, that will entice the people. You can decide to create, if I had time, I would have created something that I would not be in a hurry doing, and it would probably come out to be the best. But I didn't want to bring in or come up with the best mock-up for teardrop, because I was going to show you just the basics and tell you what a teardrop is and how it looks like and how one can use it for that purpose, for that matter, sorry. So thank you so much. Continue subscribing, continue keeping it Dreamworks Design Creatives, and let's grow the family. Let's grow the family. We have so much things aligned for you guys. Thank you and have a nice time.